Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, one and only, and the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls, or copyright infringers, or liars. And I got an email yesterday, and I wasn't going to comment on this because the person said they had produced a podcast on a site that is produced or sponsored by one of the people that's been libeling and slandering me and Kathy for 6 years, including the evil site Sewergab, and now there's another clone of Sewergab, which I will not mention the name. Someone signed me up for membership of that site, and for the record, I am not a member of that site, nor am I a member of the other clone of Sewergab. And I wasn't going to comment on this, but being the official coast-to-coast researcher, I had to do research on this. So I listened, turned off Rush Limbaugh, and had to listen to Whether Hade in the Kingdom of Whine. Well, Whether Hade spent over 30 minutes talking about her injured foot. I've broken my left foot as a child in 8 places and all the toes. I've broken the left toe. I've broken the right toe. I've injured my ankle. I've injured my knee, both knees. Fractured the right one. Injured the other one running for a bus and would be late. But 35 minutes? But that's not all. Then she starts talking about Art Bell. Now, this is a woman that Aaron Bell, Art's widow, has asked her not to talk about Art, to stop harassing her and the family, to stop causing problems. But this woman says she has to tell the truth. Where is Bud Collier when we need him? So she gets told something in confidence after Art's death and said this is not for public dissemination, and she goes and says, Art told me the first time you don't tell the truth on the air, we're finished. So she can't keep confidence. And then she drops the bombshell. Now, I'm going to read you from a story that came out in last year, or I guess, bear with me, I still have trouble seeing. This came out August 2nd on Inside Radio. And I will quote, Art Bell's April 13 death was the result of an accidental overdose of prescription drugs. Authorities in Nevada said Wednesday, according to the AP, an autopsy showed the former Coast to Coast AM talk show host died from multiple drug intoxication from his own lawfully prescribed prescriptions. Nye County Sheriff's Sharon Warely's office said in a brief Facebook announcement that Art was taking oxycodone, hydrocodone, both of which my mother and I were allergic to. My mother was allergic. She's dead. I can't take this stuff. Diazepam, which I think my mother was taking, and carisoprodol in his system. Art also had high blood pressure, COPD, which I have. So, no evidence of foul play. But Whether Hade, the evil host of the Kingdom of Whine, came out on her show and said that Art committed suicide. Now, the coroner, and she also said that it was suspicious that it took the autopsy report to take so long. My mother was a nurse. I know enough about medicine to know what happens after death. It takes 4 to 6 weeks to get the toxicology report after a death that they have to do when someone dies, particularly a person of prominence. That's why it takes that long for the coroner's report to come out, because they have to check the blood levels, the stomach levels, what's in the liver, what's in the kidneys, what's in the bladder, what's in the lungs, what's in the heart, what's in the brain, to see if they haven't been poisoned, see if they haven't been accidentally ingest poison to see if they haven't accidentally ingested drugs or chemicals or inhaled something or something was injected into them. There is absolutely no evidence that Art Bell committed suicide, at least not released publicly, and I seriously doubt it. And Aaron Bell told this woman publicly in a YouTube video and in a public announcement to leave the family alone. And this woman has the gall to say that her listeners produce a roof over her head. Well, the roof over her head, if she's still in Art Bell's former guest house, was given to her with money provided by Art Bell. Because this woman didn't have a pot to piss in at one point. She was on SSI and had no money, and the guest house, suddenly she got $90,000 to buy the guest house. I'm really sure that Aaron Bell and the Art Bell family would like to get this woman off the property if she's not already there. But to accuse my friend, and I was not a close personal friend of Art Bell, but we were friendly. We corresponded in email. I talked to him on the phone, and he knew who I was. To accuse my friend Art Bell of committing suicide, of ending his life. He was in a lot of pain, I'm sure, but he was at one point recovering. With all the other drama around Heather Wade, this is despicable. This woman just can't shut up. It makes it all about her. And she should know better, but she doesn't. And I apologize to Aaron Bell and the Art Bell family for discussing this. But this is something you don't do. Art is dead. He's been dead for a year. Let him rest in peace and quit using him as a prop for your own career, Heather Wade. Use your own skills, such as they are, and they're damn little, I can see, to do your own program. But quit bringing up the ghost of Art Bell, and for God's sakes, quit saying he committed suicide. You're not the coroner. You're not the coroner. You're not the sheriff. And in most counties, they either have a coroner or sheriff-coroner like they do here. And they provide the proof of death of someone, and they said it was an accidental overdose. Now, if you have proof that he committed suicide, go to the authorities and show your proof. But if you don't have any proof and you're spouting words out to let people know for shock value or to promote your career that Art did that, then you need to be quiet and never bring the subject up again. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe out there. And don't listen to people like Heather Wade, who say horrible things about a man who cannot defend himself, and a family that cannot defend themselves, who've asked her to shut the hell up about Art Bell. Bye-bye for now.